All right, we want to see how close we can get to 10 o'clock. The internet was out as such, the system went down, but we just want to get you up to 10 o'clock thereabout to see if we can allow you the extra time to go and do some preparation on the areas that you are finding that you have some weakness in. Now, we have no control over the internet, but it continues to come and go, continue to come and go. And so too, we continue to come and go, continue to come and go. As we are committed to the cause, we decided that we would have been here with you. And every time I come on, I have something planned that I'm going to do. And I love to see my plan through to the end. Right? As I told my students I was teaching online for the year, that I'm going to be with you right until exam. And they can't say that I have defaulted on that promise that I made them. All right, so I am here again. So we had watched that video, and we are going to be looking at the questions. Now, you see a good reason why I tell persons to subscribe and click the notification bell. When you subscribe and click the notification bell, and the system kick us off, and we send out a new thumbnail, it comes directly to you. But if you did not click that notification bell and select all, now you might not see the thumbnail the next time it comes out. And then you'll have to probably go to your bed tonight thinking that, hey, the teacher just walked away, when that was not really the case. All right, so you want to make sure that you like, share, and subscribe so that, like we say, important information can get to you and get to you on time. All right, so like the video. Thank you very much. For the algorithm, I don't know which algorithm. Oh, that's not for me. Sir, I am new from yesterday and I really appreciate all that you have taught me. Thank you very much. All right, so we have 30 persons thereabout in the system. I pray God send you helpers that are assign you to continue. I pray God send you your helpers that are assigned to you to continue. Okay, there are helpers that are assigned to me. I didn't know, but I am praying. Any help that I can get, I'll definitely take. All right, so let us just see if we can bring a wrap to the paper here, and then we see if we can move on into something else. We were supposed to be looking now at some disease. I don't know if everybody is here, or some person would have left for bed, but we are ready to go again. Don't know what is happening. We are ready to go again. Ready, 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 ready. I'm just waiting on the others to rejoin. Or probably I shouldn't. Probably they'll catch it on the fly. So we can start heredity and variation. Yeah, we're going to do that right after this. All right, so here we go. The question to be answered. State one advantage and one disadvantage of using Antiserum, and name one instance for which Antiserum should be used. So one advantage of using Antiserum, one advantage of using Antiserum, and identify a case in which Antiserum is used. It is the last thing on the video. So tell me here, advantage of using Antiserum, disadvantage of using Antiserum, and identify a case in which antiserum is used. Answer? Anybody answer? We did reproduction last night. This morning. Are these new people? Are you guys new? You were not a part of the live that we've been doing all night? Persons are asking what new video? Oh, you subscribed today. I am sorry. We have been doing past paper all night. We did reproduction. We only have 2 topics. One I told the students to do, and the other I'll be teaching them right after the past paper. So it means that you are missing out on some stuff. All right, anybody here from the persons who are watching the video? Antiserum are less expensive. I didn't know that. It is effective to life and death. What a way to put it. All right, so we are looking at antiserum. I just sent you away for 10 minutes and something. All right, for tetanus shot, yes. All right, great. So let me just do that very quickly because we don't want to stay here for very long. All right, so advantages, it helps the body recover fast from disease because it contains all the antibodies to fight that disease. All right, it makes the antibody very quickly. That is what it does. Disadvantage, it is specific to blood group. It is? I didn't know that. I didn't know that it's specific to blood group. I didn't know that. I know that it's made from serum, but as a specific for blood group, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'd have to do my checks on that. Antiserum provide instant immunity. Yeah, that is good. Against poisonous substance. Example, an antiserum injection is someone who gets snake bite. Yes, very good. So what I have here is that the advantage is that it's fast acting. The disadvantage is that it doesn't last for very long. And cases in which it is used, usually emergency cases, like when you have to get a stick for tetanus or if you have been bitten by a snake, right? So those are cases in which we use antiserum. There are other drugs that can use instead of antiserum, but antiserum is always in that chest, just in case somebody become bitten or there's a need for emergency. It is going to act very quickly. Now look at this question. Define the term vaccine and explain how vaccine differ from antiserum. So you are going to define the term vaccine, and then you are going to tell what is the difference between you are going to tell us what is the difference between vaccine and antiserum. Define the term vaccine and tell us what is the difference between vaccine and antiserum. And we do apologize for what was a break in transmission. We continue to have internet issues. It comes up now, then it goes down, then it comes up, and then it goes down. No fault of ours. We try, but it is what it is. All right, we have to just try to find solution where there is problem. All right. So now we're looking at a definition for vaccine, and we want to look at the difference between vaccine. So a vaccine provide lasting provide lasting pathogen while antiserum. I don't understand that. 1,000. I don't understand that. A vaccine is taking a small part of a virus so that the body can develop immunity, while antiserum is used to neutralize venom. How do you find the other videos on the topics? To find the videos, you just click that blue button that says Biology TCP. It takes you to the back end of the channel, and you click on the video list when you go over there, or you're going to click on the playlist, and you'll find it. We are pretty close to 300 videos on the channel. That's how it's found. Let me answer to this. Vaccine is a weakened form or a weakened culture of a mild form of the disease. All right, that is what a vaccine is. You are given a weakened form, or what we refer to as a mild form of the disease. Now, what is the difference? The difference are, one, a vaccine provides active immunity. Antiserum provide passive immunity. You would have seen that in the video we gave you. Another thing is that a vaccine takes a longer time to work, while antiserum is very, very fast. Now, antiserum is made from extraction from blood plasma after one would have gone through immunization, while vaccines are made from weakened form of the pathogen. The pathogen become weakened because we probably add formalin to it, we eat it, or we inject it and re-inject it until we get to that stage that it can be used. Now we have another thing, another scenario here, and this again is going to be on the video that you just watched. The scenario is, please listen carefully. There is an outbreak of chickenpox, and there's an outbreak of chickenpox, and although exposed to the virus, Mia does not contract it. The flu season, let's give me a minute. The flu season is approaching, so she decided that she decided that since she is breastfeeding her baby, she will get vaccination for the flu virus. Pretty much, Mia was exposed to chickenpox. Now, it doesn't affect her, but through it is flu season, she decided she's breastfeeding, and through it is flu season, she decided that she's going to be vaccinated. Now, you are tasked with the responsibility to identify 3 types of immunity described in the scenario above and state which type will not be long lasting. Which type of immunity will not be long lasting? So I'll give you a lot there. Oh, which paper am I doing? I am doing HSB 2018, May, June. HSB 2018, May, June. And I think we are at question number 5, is it? Yes, we are at question number 5. All right, great. So all that we are doing now, we are looking at the, we have moved away from the question that we started out with. So we are now looking at the case with Mia to find out pretty much what has been, what will happen. So the thing about it here is that Mia was exposed to chickenpox and it did not affect her. She's breastfeeding and it is flu season, so she decided that she's going to take a vaccination. Now, you are supposed to identify the 3 types of immunity described in the scenario above, and you are supposed to tell which of the immunity is not long lasting. So she, natural active immunity, but you can't identify it like that. You have to say which one is natural active. You have to say, you have to identify the case where she exposed to the disease, but it doesn't affect her, what it is. The case where she is breastfeeding, what it is. The case where she's going to be vaccinated, what it is. That is how you have to answer the question. You can't just say name these stuff because we want to understand that you really understand what you're writing. So natural, innate, passive immunity and natural acquired. But what you're talking about, attach the scenario to what you're talking about. We're talking about breastfeeding. We're talking about being exposed to a disease and it doesn't affect you. And we're also talking about her vaccinating. So you have to attach those to the thing when you're answering. We have about half hour left in the show. So I don't think we're going to go to the pit latrine because we're not going to 11, we're going to 10. All right, so Williams, you did not watch the video, so you can't say exactly what it is. Okay, the breastfeeding, let me help you. Being that it's taking time is against us. All right, the breastfeeding is natural, innate, passive. And that's the one that will last very short because the baby doesn't produce antibodies. The breastfeeding is doing it, but it's not going to last for very long. Now, vaccination is actually artificial, active, acquired immunity, while chickenpox is natural, innate, passive immunity. Natural, innate, passive immunity. Now, the other one, you are supposed to now tell one long-term benefit and one short-term benefit of immunization. We will look at those questions further tomorrow. The internet would have thrown us off. We were pretty much on a path, and then the internet issue thrown us to the curve. So I am now on my syllabus, where we are going to start to bring the curtain down with this. All right, so we're looking at heredity and variation. And the first thing we are supposed to do is to describe that process of mitosis. We need to also define or give a definition for mitosis as a movement of chromosome doing. We're supposed to look at the movement of chromosomes during mitosis. We are supposed to name. Oh, it has changed on the syllabus. Oh, it said name of a stage is not required. Oh, it is saying that the name of the stages is not required, but I have seen on past people where they're asking you for the name. I tell you about CXC sometime. All right, so we're going to be looking at mitosis. Where are you now? I'm going to do this very, very quickly. Now, mitosis, and I'm doing this for probably the 4th time since we are doing this revision thing. This mitosis thing, I'm doing it for the 4th time. All right, so I'm going to do it very quickly. Now, mitosis is a type of cell division that takes place in autosomal cells. I'm sure I did this last night. That takes place in autosomal cell. What are autosomal cells? All the cells in the body except the sperm cells and the egg cell. It's a method of cell division that takes place in autosomal cell, and it's also responsible for asexual reproduction. Mitosis has 4 phases. Now, to express a memory aid for mitosis, we tend to write PMAT. That's PMAT. That's the memory aid, and I'm going to tell you about it. But there are 2 processes that are somewhat associated, but they are not mitosis. Before mitosis, you have I that comes before mitosis and C that comes after. So you are going to see that. It is IPMAT-C. So PMAT is actually mitosis. What PMAT means is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Now, cytokinesis comes, not cytokinesis, interphase comes before mitosis, An interphase is that phase where the cells are being prepared for the process of cell division. That's interphase. Melos. We are doing genetics. We are looking at methods. We are looking at cell division. Words are very new to you. And I don't have any paper to teach tonight. It's not like when I was doing my regular life. All right. If the words are new to you, just take out take out your textbook and go around to continuity and variation, and you will find mitosis. Don't worry yourself. If it's new to you, I will still assist you. You don't need to kill yourself. I have just gotten a book to see if everything that I'm going. If that is new to you, everything I'm going to tell you now is going to be new to you. All right. So if it is new to you, I have to lay the groundwork. All right. I feel like I'm getting hungry. I haven't had dinner as yet. Give me a second. All right, so get your notebook. Everything that I'm going to be telling you now is something that probably is new to you. Continuity and variation. The first thing on the syllabus that I should teach you is mitosis. Now, the groundwork for mitosis is that when you teach the people them flowers, broke off pea site and you plant it and it grow, it's asexual reproduction and it is driven by mitosis. When you got a cut and the cut got better, it got better because, and it got better and look just like you, it's because of mitosis. After the sperms would have hit the egg, and then it become this ball of cells that keep multiplying, that is as a result of mitosis. So all that mitosis is a method in which cells divide. It is used to replace cells. Now the process is pretty much a four-step process, which starts with a stage that we refer to as prophase. Now, after prophase, we have another phase called metaphase. After metaphase, we have another phase called anaphase. After anaphase, we have another phase called telophase. Is that new to everyone? We have taught this like 4 times since Thursday. Since Thursday, we have taught about, we taught the bio students twice, and we are now teaching you twice. I'm worried because if it's new to you, I don't know you can learn all this tonight. I am worried. What do I do? I don't even know if it is going to be on the paper. I don't know if this is something, if you don't know it, in my opinion, it's sort of pointless for me to even go over it now. And you won't be able to, I don't think you'll be able to grasp all that, plus everything that we are going to do in genetics. The whole idea of going over genetics was for persons who would have seen it before and would be able to relate to what I'm going to do. But if you have never seen it before, for me to go over it, it is counterproductive now. It is better you go and go read your book now, and when we get up tomorrow morning, then I assist you with what you don't know. It makes no sense for me to start it now. All that is going to happen to you is that you are going to just be lost even further than where you are. So, with that said, so many persons don't know it. So many things that I would have to share with you tonight. It's not a good idea for me to start it. It's not a good idea. So I suggest to you all, take the rest of the night. If you have a past paper, go and look it over. I will just remind you of the topics that are on the exam. Remember to get your syllabus and you look over these topics. And tomorrow morning, we can start about, I should be ready for you by about 7:38. About 7:38, not 5 o'clock. I'm not going to be ready 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. About 7:38, I should be ready for you. I'll have some past paper, but I'm allowing you some time to go and read. So you are going to read on some of the things. Some of the things that must be on the paper is that the last part of the syllabus there is always on the paper. Ask me, I wouldn't kill myself trying to do heredity with you because it might be a little thing on the paper, but the last question always have impact of health and stuff. You want to look at that. What we will do, we will go over the past papers that we have tomorrow morning or tomorrow. We hope that those will help you to get a marks or two in the exam. But to say I am going to teach you all of this content that you have never seen before tonight, I would be a madman, right? So just practice what you know already. And if you can get a little reading and ask me a question tomorrow, then that would be nice. I'll be able to help you with that. So until then, go and read your books. I will see you about 7:30, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning to assist you further. And I'll be with you until about 11 o'clock tomorrow when you leave for exam. You don't know anything about rickets because digestion is not on the thing. Oh, I was going to give you the topics a while ago, eh? All right, so the topics that you need to know for those persons who are just joining, you need to know about living organism and the environment. That is the entire section A of the syllabus. You need to know about the skeletal system, and we did that last night. You need to know about excretion and homeostasis and linked to chronic lifestyle disease. You must know about diabetes and hypertension. You need to know about the reproductive system, and we did that in a 5-hour class today. So persons can just go and look for the lives and watch them if you want to watch them tonight. And then heredity and variation we should have done tonight, but I thought it would not have been a wise idea, so we went past paper instead. Now, I also said to you that you were supposed to go and read and impact and health processes on the environment, and that is the entire section E of the syllabus. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I have tried my best. I have been here from last week having classes, saying to the HSB student, come to the biology live. Because when you come to the biology revision, a lot of the topics that are on the HSB syllabus will be covered in that revision. So you would have gone over some of these things a lot of time now, and you would be nice. Now, to say that I'm going to teach you something new the night before the exam, not just one little thing, a whole lot of stuff, that is just not plausible, I think. It would have been smarter if you go and read the book, and what you don't understand, you ask me about it tomorrow. That is honestly what I think based on my knowledge as a teacher. Read whatever you discover and don't understand. Tomorrow when you see me about 7:38, you ask me and I'll try my best to assist. Outside of that, there are many videos on the channel. You can just click the blue button that says Csec Biology TCP. All right, chronic disease would have included diabetes and hypertension. Those are the big one I can think about right now. All right. I don't have any paper to teach you the crosses, the genetic cross. So if you want, I could just load you some playlists here. No, go over the channel. Go click the blue button that says Csec Biology TCP. Go over to the back end of the channel. Go to the playlist or the video and look for any video that you want to watch now that will help you. For me to tell you, find your individual thing that you're having problem with and watch that video. If it is not on my channel, just type it in YouTube and see, take up the syllabus, the topics that I gave you a while ago, and type them in YouTube and see if you can get some help. But I wouldn't be able to help you. It's better you find a little 5-minute video that can help you on that type of thing. All right, hypertension and diabetes are two good things for you to study for the exam. So I'm going to make my leave now so that you can go and get yourself all prepared until tomorrow. It was nice having you. If you have not yet liked, share, or subscribe, it's time for you to do so. And as usual, when you are leaving, please leave the name of your country. And if you are in Jamaica, just tell us which parish you are from. But better yet, tonight we are going to do it a little different. I want you to shout out somebody that is in your country. Just big up somebody. So if you are from Jamaica, just big up somebody, big up somebody, big up somebody. So say where you are and say who you're bigging up. Do that and exit the show for me. Wherever you are from, just say who you're bigging up. Tell your country and who you're bigging up. So St. Vincent, you're not bigging up anybody. Dominica, you're not bigging up anybody. Big up means say hi to them. Give them a shout out. Clarendon, Dominica. Okay, big up my woman. Ah. All right, so just do your thing and big up somebody. Say your name and just big up somebody. Shout up somebody. You study now, let somebody know that you still remember them even though you're studying. Oh, you're bigging up Mr. Wilson. All right, that's fine, that's fine. You don't have to big up Mr. Wilson doing it. Just big up somebody in your family, your friend, or your community and all of that. Once you're here, it means that you're big me up already. All right? So just big up somebody wherever they are from. You are in Trinidad, just big up somebody in Trinidad or big up somebody somewhere. You know? And they might see the show and they might say, wow, I got big up on the show and that type of thing. Big up a classmate, big up your biology teacher and them something, your chemistry teacher and so on. Big them up on the show. What I'm eating salsa. Big up Mr. Atkinson from Jamaica. Big up Maurice. Big up Miss Parkinson, big up yourself. My brother teacher in S70 Adventist, big up yourself. Yes, big up somebody. Yes, big up somebody. Yeah, yeah. Let them know that you remember them. Big them up, yes? Do your thing. All right, good. So when you finish your big up, go and play your video. Go and read your book, and we will meet tomorrow. Yeah, big up your mother, big up your father. Yes, big up all the masses that over Spanish Town. Big them up. Big up Miss Rose. She's really a Rose. Big up everybody over Portmore. Yes. Andrea Wilson, you get whole heap of big up. Because you know you do your thing right. Miss Atkinson from Jamaica. Big up yourself. I hope you see that. Now, the hardworking teachers and students from Jamaica, big up yourself. All right. Guys, leave a like. Yes, remember that you need to sub if you like what we do here. You might have to tell somebody about us that they can come in early because my students who were here from September, I don't see any of them complaining. But persons who just come in, I understand the issue that you have. I'm sorry that you were not searching to find, but we're here from September teaching free 3 weekdays per week. All right, so we want to big up God too. God have to be in the business, you have to big up God. All right. Big up Kevin Curran Springer. Yeah, the big man out of Trinidad with the maths, big up him thing. Yes, Curran Springer, big up yourself. The people are big up on the show, Curran Springer. Yes, do your thing. I see you doing your thing, Curran. I am bigging up you as well. All right, the people up at Kelly's High School. Who's that? Andrea from Kelly's. Big up yourself, Kelly's people. Yes, I know you all. Big up yourself. All right, go on. Go and do your thing. So people start shout out them school now. So shout up your school if you have a shout up your school, man. Do your thing, man. And then you go and go study. When you're finished, make sure you go and hit that book until tomorrow. Get yourself some coffee or something so that you will be fine. Hey, Andrea, big up. Andrea, the beginning up from Kellits. So Kenisha, Amelia, Manning's High School, big up on yourself. Big up Distinction College, big Marymount High School, big up yourself. You think they are road large. Andrews, big up yourself. You think out a road. Bridgeport High School, you think large. Big up adaptation. I don't know what that is, where that is. St. Mary College, you think they are road large. Exam tomorrow, big up yourself. Because you don't know you have them a fret. Kensington High, round the alongside of that place, big up yourself, Advent. And that's a Kensington there. Whichever school, big up yourself. Mannings. Mannings, go and big up yourself. We'll see your graduation online and them thing there. Port Antonio High School over there in Portland, big up yourself. Big up Miss Garden. Which of this garden is? Which school is Miss Garden from now? Miss Garden is from Tarrant? St. Mary High School, big up yourself. You think out a road large and daring. Bagwalk High School, go and big up yourself. We'll see your thing looking good out a road. Kellits High School, you think up and large. What if art up the sub? Belmont Academy, you think large out a road. You don't know you do your thing. Big up Kingsway High School over there in Half a Tree. You don't know you think out a road and large as well. St. Andrew High School, you think well lit. They're on fire. St. Mary High School, you don't know you have it knocking. Tomorrow you're going to really mash up the exam. So they are saying that, listen to me, tomorrow is our day. It's a spare A tomorrow. Magran High School with Lindsay out there, the agriculture teacher, big up yourself. Edwin Allen, the athlete, them down there, big up yourself. Big up Clarendon College, Jamara over there. Jamara is my classmate. Big up yourself, Jamara, over there in Clarendon College. West Secondary, Rio Carlo, that sound like it is in Trinidad or Guyana or somewhere. Go and big up yourself, getting out the road. All right, God bless you all. Big up yourself. Good night and bless up and big up yourself. So a whole lot of big up with you tonight. Nobody can see them left out of the fray. All right, this is Pembroke High School down there upon the boulevard. Go and big up yourself. You think out the road large. Big up yourself, Mrs. Salter. You know that you really have these students going, Miss Salter. So go and big up yourself and hold the faith. All right. So go and hold the faith until tomorrow morning. Then, no? About 8 o'clock, 7:38, we start to put the icing on the cake. And on a more serious note, we get ready to go. I'll be passing by to see what it is like. So I do hope that all will work out well for you. I really don't think that it's going to be all that of a hard exam. I think that it's going to be manageable. I don't think that you should worry, but I think that you need to burn the night oil tonight. Drink some water, drink some tea, get yourself a shower and all of that, and get ready for tomorrow. All right? Okay, big up this channel. Big up this channel. Thank you. All right, so a whole heap of big up going tonight, and a whole heap of people from right across the island, a whole lot of school represented. So we're not gonna have no more fighter champs and all of them things there because everybody I meet up here. So on the cover page, I will start to talk out things. I want to start to fight out things. So we start to love that. All right. I think I want to meet some of these schools because I am in charge of the prefects and I really want this Caribbean integration and this local integration where students can really understand what's happening at different schools. All right, because I know none of you know where I teach, but I am a Jamaican and I am a teacher for 13 years, that is. All right, so great. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. It was my pleasure being with you despite the many hiccup we've had. It happens every now and then. And those persons who were in breach, you can join us back tomorrow, but today was time out for you. All right, until we meet next time, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and just show somebody some love, some act of kindness. Go and big up on yourself, on a school, on a community, on a country, everything at large, they are road and look good. All right? Good. My gone. Bless up. We need some rest that me can come full charge for tomorrow.